In this close-up we can see why a Japanese maple has an almost infinite ability to regenerate itself no matter how drastically it's pruned. These buds here normally remain dormant and wouldn't be visible unless further up was pruned or it was put into a larger pot or put in the ground, and there's an increase in energy being pushed into the plant from the roots. And at every spot where a leaf bud has developed and subsequently fallen off, or alternatively where the bud has developed into a shoot, there will be more dormant buds. And these occur all the way up the tree. So no matter how hard we prune our Japanese maple, it's always going to put out new shoots. And even if this plant was pruned right down to there, the shoots would develop from these buds and we'd have a new plant again. The ability of Japanese maples to regenerate from very hard pruning is not confined just to young plants. This plant of red pygmy, or rather what's left of red pygmy, is about 15 years old. There was an area over there that was cleaned of trees. Unfortunately, one of the larger branches of a beech tree knocked it right back. It's also not helped by the fact that deer are nibbling at the shoots, but it has put out a reasonable amount of growth, notwithstanding the privations of the deer and the fact that it is quite a shock, if you like, to the plants, just as much as if most of the roots had taken off. It would take several years for this to settle back down again, but it hasn't died. I mean, in fact, you've got growth right down the bottom there, so you could conceivably just saw it off there and it would still recover.